Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Commanders and the Jets. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football is on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams, those Super Bowl runs, all get their starts.
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. The Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
Finding space at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. The Commanders have Jamison Crowder ready to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky. For so many guys on the roster, it's just check the box. It's one more step to getting to the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth and potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he command the huddle? How does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, you just don't know the answers to the questions.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the right side and incomplete. With that, we'll give you a look at the draft class from this past April. And obviously, anytime you select a quarterback with your first pick, he's going to steal most of the headlines. But this organization feels like they were able to add some other foundational pieces in the selections that followed. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Eckler now on first and 10. And he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 3rd and 7. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here. Down and 7. Here's Taylor. Over the middle. That's Corley. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now, Taylor. He'll get that complete to Jason Brownlee.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That one taken in by Corley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing, Taylor. Now he'll run it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Taylor. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try and run for it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. A big hole. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Taylor. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This one caught at the 4. And he nearly got away, but they finally bring him down at about the 3 to set up 4th down. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets are back within 4 at 14-10. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Mike Tirico.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good. The Commanders' offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Rodriguez. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now Driscoll. That's caught. It's Chris Rodriguez. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. A run here with Rodriguez. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Commanders are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's Driscoll. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Taylor.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen is a bit shaken up. So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. That's a gain of 15. Good for a Commanders first down. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Now give on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Driscoll looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one is good. And the Commanders are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. A run on first and goal. And he's going to be close to first down yardage. We'll mark him a foot or 2 short. Now here's second and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Taylor looking to throw. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New York. Extra point try now for Zerlo. He's got it. And the Jets will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing Driscoll. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw is Driscoll. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues. We'll try the right side this time. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Driscoll. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Taking off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Taylor. Open man. That's Gibson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Open man, right outside. Robert Saleh not a fan of that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have the Jets first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Walker. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Rodriguez. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. To throw is Driscoll. He'll try to run for it.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders as they start things out with a victory here in the 1st week of this preseason. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.